Okay, good morning, my beautiful Scorpios. How are you? I hope you are doing well. I am, of course, Rachel Stebbins Navy, aka Villagio Strega, here with your April 2021 reading. Now, Scorpios and cross watchers, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, will not resonate for everyone, but take what does and leave the rest. So, Scorpios, we're going to do a Celtic cross style. Here I'm going to do the first part of the cross, review that, and then we'll move on to like the emotional aspects of things, what's affecting you in your environment, your attitude about the situation, and the potential outcome, as it were. Another thing to keep in mind here, Scorpio, is I'll clarify that up with 3 cards, and then see what else Spirit wants you to know with the Oracle cards. I'm using the Animal Spirit deck this time, and the Goddess deck. I'm using the Tarot Mucha for your Celtic Cross, your Tarot reading spread. And I'm clarifying it with the Lisa Parker Tarot Familiar deck. So, my goodness, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on here so far. I'm going to back it up a little bit, hopefully, so you can see some of this. Maybe not. Okay, I tried. 6 of Wands energy is what you're coming out with, Scorpio. Now, 6 of Wands, of course, is someone who's taken a risk. They may have had this risk collaboratively, as in they took people with them in order to do it. But the risk they took ended up in success. Now, they were determined about taking this risk. And this is your subject matter for the month, by the way. They were determined to do it. And they got lucky. And when they were successful in it, it ended up being bigger than what they had anticipated. So this is the victory of their success that they are celebrating here. But do you notice how this individual has the laurel wreath, which, by the way, represents mastery and victory of its own kind here. They're holding it on that stave there. They're holding it on that wand. And that's because it's a humble victory that they are accepting and they are sharing with others. So this is a circumstance you're looking at this month where there's an element of, yes, there was risk involved, but you took the chance. And what you did, you were successful in. And it's something you were able to bring back to your community. It was something you were able to bring back as a success and a win for others, not just yourself. So you're accepting this victory or this reward, perhaps, out of taking a risk this month. You're accepting it not just for yourself. You're humbly, is the key word here. It's a humble victory of sorts going on. What's crossing you, or what's the challenge of the situation is perhaps timing. Is recognizing time was on your side in a certain circumstance here, Scorpio, because you've got the Wheel of Fortune card out. Now, Wheel of Fortune is an energy of Jupiter, Jupiter energy, and Jupiter is all about expansion. So while luck was on your side, and indeed it was, because remember I said there's a risk, while luck's on your side in a certain situation, recognizing the luck, part of the luck was timing, or is timing, because we're looking at the month of April in advance, right? So this may be around the first week, it may not, it may be somewhere in the middle by the looks of things here. But the timing is everything in this opportunity, in this victory dance you're kind of doing. And she is reflecting. It's kind of like that moment of, okay, wait a minute, I got here because, and being very grateful. Being, again, humble gratitude is a lot of what I'm seeing here. So this is crossing you as a challenge in this situation. So make sure when that victory happens, when that success happens, it is a humble one. Recognize that you were lucky, or you will be lucky in this certain circumstance here for the month. Your goal or destiny. Well, some of you may have been getting bored a little bit. And it may be a chance now, because you've been so focused on, you know, what you already have, these cups here, that you may not see what else is being offered to you. There may be some sort of new opportunity for love. There may be some sort of opportunity, pardon me, for an emotional fulfillment of sorts, where the divine kind of hands it to you, or it's being offered to you, but you may not fully conceptualize it because you're still focused over here. This is the card of, especially when it's in your goals position, of shifting your energy, shifting your perception, and allowing new emotional fulfillment to come your way. And this is likely because you yourself are feeling like, okay, I've been here, done this, or I've seen this so many times, especially when it comes to emotional things, right? That I'm ready for something new, but I just don't know how to do it. Well, it's going to come to you. The opportunity is going to come to you. Again, you're getting some luck coming your way this month, or at least recognizing it as you take a risk. This is that risk, and it's that emotional fulfillment within that risk that you're seeking or that you require. Distant past, well, there's conflict. Five of Wands is out. That is a quarrel. That is some sort of spat. That is a misunderstanding, of course. And with that misunderstanding comes conflict. The key to this conflict, though, is communication. Even though Wands are about action, this particular circumstance, this particular conflict, was created out of poor communication. Therefore, the remedy for it, or at least it has been in the past, has been clearer communication, better communication on a circumstance. More recently, you have the very swift Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords can be impulsive, very insensitive at times. He's not one to worry about anything, really. Consequences are obsolete to him. He's all about forward movement, forward action, and he'll deal with the consequences later. But in that, he's also got these Hermes wings here up on his helmet, which signifies that he's about transformation. So while this energy, you may be dealing with someone, again, maybe over the age of 25, 30, 35 at best, perhaps masculine energy. This energy is indicating to you that those thoughts, those ideas, those perhaps moments of irrationality, while they may have been quick and fiery, they did lead to some sort of transformation, as it were, or they will be leading to some sort of transformation for you. And it may happen very rapidly. Beautiful. Your near future is represented by the Nine of Pentacles, Scorpio. Nine of Pentacles energy is that self-reliant card, that I don't need anybody else. I have manifested for myself all my hopes and dreams, or close to it, you think. What it is someone who has worked very, very hard. They are able to spoil themselves now and then. They give themselves a little treat here and there. Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus energy in nature. This individual is full of abundance. They're full of life. They're very innocent in their intentions, but they're self-created. They're self-man-made, as it were. Their success is their own. So whether this is bringing in abundance from employment, or whether this is, creating a space that you feel your best in. And typically this individual likes to surround themselves with plants and animals. So it could be representing, a place you go out in nature that gives you that quality, as much as it is creating a space within your home or your environment, or just that general independence in your life, where you are supported by green plant energy and perhaps some critter friends as well. Now, there's grapes here, and grapes, of course, lead to wine. So there is a sense of indulgence, as it were, with this self-reliance. It's like, oh, I finally made it. This is all mine. Again, spoiling myself here and there. But you want to be cautious that you don't overindulge with this independence and this finance, as it were, because it looks like there's some money present there with that card's energy as well. Money perhaps that you weren't expecting. Okay, let's take a look then, Scorpio. At your attitude. You got Two of Pentacles. One more. Oops. You want to come out? External environment is the 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Yeah, see, there's the add up right there from that 9 of Pentacles energy. Your inner emotions is the Empress card energy. Awesome. Your overall outcome. And then we'll take a look at the bottom of the deck. Overall outcome is 8 of Wands. Wow, okay. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups, ideal lover card. All right, let's break this down. 2 of Pentacles, you know you're going to have to keep something in balance. That's what this is about. It's those emotional, it's a tough decision you make because there's all this emotional stuff going on in the background. And you're like, okay, how do I work? How do I spend my time? How do I keep my emotions in check, or the emotions of others, balance the emotions of others with opportunity in what I'm doing, especially when it comes to your time and finance. Remember I said here, you're looking at this new opportunity of self-reliance, and there will be, especially as messages are coming in faster for you, there will be an opportunity you're recognizing, if you dig a little bit more, that is better for you than the other. So your inner emotions, or your attitude about your situation, rather, and again, going back to that Wheel of Fortune and six of Wands, is, okay, how do I keep it in check? What decision do I make to keep it all in balance? Your external environment, yeah, you've got 10 of Pentacles energy. Again, I said money was coming in for you. Prosperity is there. Abundance is there. This leads to this, right? This 9 turns into the 10, which is also the end of a cycle. So where you're at right now, or where you're headed in the month of April, Scorpio, is this abundance. This is the card not only of abundance, but it's like abundance with wisdom attached to it. It can be an inheritance of a home, perhaps, because this guy right here just inherited his father's home, but his father's still here and present, as are the dogs representing loyalty and hopes and fears. But the father is still here present to guide his son as he learns how to manage the estate, right? That's where the wisdom comes in. And it's a prosperity and abundance card for everyone. So if you have family members or children even, Scorpio, this is like that finance that comes in, that situation that comes in, again, through a stroke of luck after success, victory of sorts, that your blessing is not just for yourself, but it's for everyone. That's what I'm seeing in this. Also time and money. So lots of abundance coming in for you this month. How are you feeling? What's your inner emotions like? Yeah, you're the Empress energy, of course. This is all about that nurturing feminine of abundance here. You know, she's got the wheat sheaths with her. She's got the crown of, almost said hibiscus, the rose's crown here, which is that rebirth in a situation. She is reeking of feminine beauty and nurturing abundance. So this is you, pardon me, not only receiving the abundance, but living the abundance. Your life has changed here, Scorpio. It's looking like in the month of April. And it's because you said, okay, let me lay down my swords for a moment. Let me think here. I mean, even though there was a conflict in the background here, in the history of where you're going, you accept this cup finally. It's like, okay, I give in, you know, what else does the universe have to offer? I appreciate all that's going on here, but I'm going to take a risk. And the risk is this cup. The risk is this emotional satisfaction that brings you all this abundance. Now, mind you, while you're self-reliant, you recognize you could have more in a situation. And that's where she comes in. She's allowing love to enter her life, Scorpio. She's allowing the positive beliefs and nurturing the garden of her soul even, to allow all these blessings and this abundance come in. And that's a beautiful place to be. That's a beautiful inner wisdom to have, and outlook to have. Now, messages surrounding all of this, because this is your overall energy, are going to be coming in fast. And like I said over here, it's going to be time to change your perspective this month. Maybe you've been doing the same thing over and over and over, And while it's not doing you any harm, perhaps there is something more to it. So you've got to accept an offer, especially emotional one that's coming in towards you. Again, messages coming in fast. They're pertaining to this action right here. They're pertaining to your subject matter. You know, what is the risk, the chance you're going to take that brings you that stroke of luck? And remember, timing is everything on this situation. If you're looking for love, Scorpio, oh yes, coming into your reading, we've got the Knight of Cups energy. Oh, you really are coming into your reading. Wait till you see what's next. A Knight of Cups is, of course, the ideal lover. Why? Because he still has a lust and a zest for life that wants to go and explore life, but he wants to do it with someone. He's a hopeless romantic, and he knows how to keep the balance of things. That's why his horse is half in the water here. The land and water crossover represents balance and harmony. He's a very gentle soul. He's fun, though. He's flirty, very good-hearted, very good nature, very passionate and sometimes wishy-washy, but he's not overkill on the emotional aspect of things or the romance. He's very well balanced is what it really is. Scorpio, you're coming into your own reading with the Death card energy. And Death card, as you know, is all about transformation. It's holding vigil, as it were. It's having that moment as one thing is ending, where you honor it and you respect it. But your opportunity, or your optimism rather, is what happens on the horizon as one thing comes to an end. So again, Scorpio energy Death card is transformation. And you are looking forward to that transformation. Scorpio energy, though, can be a bit intense, as it were. So you want to be mindful with your energy, Scorpio, that you temper it, that you honor it, but don't try and be over dramatic with anything, I would say, because this is also a resurrection of sorts. Part of the transformation is also its own resurrection. So there may be something kind of rebirthing, perhaps in your love department. Your next card out is the Two of Swords. Two of Swords, of course, is a tough decision you make. And I mean really tough. You have to weigh all these options. There may be something on the unconscious level here where you have to use your intuition on, or some sort of secret is revealed. But for the most part, she's blindfolded because she can't make this decision until she has all the facts. So for you this month, Scorpio, you are definitely going to be needing to gather facts before you go out and take that risk, right? Next card out is the Page of Pentacles. All these pentacles out, and they keep on going bing, bing, bing in a row. This is, again, that new opportunity for you, especially when it comes to finance. What it's indicating with the Page of Pentacles to me in the broader sense here is that there's someone or some opportunity that is allowing you time to focus on yourself, your others, and your finance. So that's really a golden opportunity that definitely leads to more emotional satisfaction. He is, too, finding the balance in things. He's a very mature page. In fact, he's one of the most mature pages in the whole tarot deck because of his groundedness, because of his practical nature to things, and because of his sense of generosity. While he can be over-generous at times, I think this one in particular, in relation to your reading, is learning how to let go of one thing, so that way he can bring about abundance on another. And learning how to manage his time wisely is a key thing with this new opportunity. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one out is that Five of Swords again. Five of Swords energy, of course, is referring to a conflict, but a small one. It may be a challenging situation. It may be a situation where you or somebody else is like, I'm not done fighting over this yet. While one aspect, people are laying down swords, they're like, we don't want to fight anymore. It's done and over. Let it go. This individual is still like, nope, I'm not done. Winner takes all. I want to be the winner, as it were. So they're not totally done letting go of some aspect of their ego and some aspect of their need to compete. So Scorpio, watch that, because that transformation card of yours is out. That it's not you or someone you're dealing with that kind of energy here and need for competition. You don't need it. Let's see. Let's see. I'm clarifying this up here for the Scorpios. Clarifying. 3 cards here, please, for Scorpio's reading. We've got the Sun card energy. Beautiful. 2 more. We've got the 8 of Cups. Awesome. There it is. Okay, 10 of Wands. All right, Scorpios. Sun card energy, you know, that's like the happiest card in the deck. That's your yes card, your ray of sunshine, your vitality, your health and wellness. All of that being restored in the Sun card's energy for the month of April. 8 of Cups, you've chosen to walk away from something. It is likely this energy right here for something new, something about self-expansion, some sort of self-growth, emotional fulfillment for you all. We see that with your self-reliance. You are walking away in order to fulfill something both within yourself emotionally and to experience something new. Now, 10 of Wands is somebody who works hard, takes a lot of action in something and carries the burden of others or a subject matter. They tend to be so focused on tasks and that they become not only overburdened, but they never get to see the rewards for all their hard work, for all the energy they've spent pursuing something either they're passionate about or growing, trying to bring something to maturity. It is a 10, however. So this too signifies transformation, the ending of one thing and the new beginning of something else. So with this particular instance within your reading, Scorpio, you want to make sure you're not doing everything alone. If you're spending so much time focused on your independence and your self-reliance, you may not have time to enjoy the little rewards that you want to treat yourself with. So be cautious. Make sure you share some of the load with others, is what that's indicating. Okay. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know, Scorpio. And you immediately get the Raven. I'm not surprised. Creation, magic, and illumination are Raven's energy, Scorpio. The Raven is frequently associated with powerful magic and omens. It symbolizes parallels that of the coyote and the rabbit in the Native American myths, and it is worshipped as a deity. The Haida and the Tlingit, people of Western Canada, see if I said that right, and Alaska revered the Raven as a hero and helper of human beings, a role reflected in the bird's prominent positions and totems of the Northwest. The Raven is believed to have placed the sun, moon, and stars in the sky, bringing light to the people both day and night. The painting of the Raven amid the celestial bodies of the night sky recalls their legend. Okay, so Raven energy. Raven is universal law as well. Not just man's law, but like the magic of the universe, the magic of creation. He's not like the keeper of the law. He's the knower of these laws. So Raven magic. One more from the Goddess deck. Wow. Okay. That was fast. Transformation. There it is. There it is, Scorpio. And the transformation card's energy. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. That's your whole reading in a nutshell, Scorpio. Don't you love it when that happens? So transformation. Butterfly maiden. Butterfly woman is a wonderful Navajo Pueblo story. And indeed, she is a best. Transformation. So, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you well this month. Looks like lots of beautiful blessings are headed your way after a chance on something something new, something more emotionally satisfying. So blessed be y'all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment below. Take care.